Welcome to the Gus Alba Perspective, a videocast that invites the viewer and the listener to the mindset of abundance and gratitude, rather than evoking a mindset of fear and scarcity. The way in which we navigate life could be diametrically different if we keep these perspectives in mind. The theme that I'd like to touch on today entails making mistakes. Making mistakes is a common part of the human experience. And when we think about certain axioms that we may have heard, there's one that goes along these lines: to err is human. Well, mistakes come laden with potential advantages and disadvantages. And what this video cast is going to do is to explore both sides of that spectrum. First, let's take a look at what the upside of making a mistake is, because I bet you probably thought if you make a mistake, boy, that's really problematic, but it could have actually a positive side to things. The first thing is that when we look at mistakes as learning opportunities, mistakes actually provide valuable opportunities for learning and growth. They can highlight areas where improvement is needed and can also contribute to personal development. If we think about creativity and innovation, some of the greatest discoveries and innovations have arisen from mistakes, believe it or not. My field of medicine is one in which serendipity or accidental findings have come about and have helped in resolving many of the riddles that we saw previously. When we try new things and we make errors, they might lead to unexpected breakthroughs and creative solutions. This is probably part of the reason by which I've been so deeply involved with investigational research work since I initiated my journey into this field of medicine within psychiatry. Resilience is probably a theme that you've heard me talk about multiple times, and it's such a critical issue. But when we deal with mistakes, that builds resilience. It helps individuals develop the ability to bounce back from setbacks and to face challenges with a positive attitude. And ultimately, isn't that what we're trying to always do? Now, self-reflection is another very important thing. Mistakes prompt self-reflection, and this allows individuals to better understand themselves, their values, their priorities. This introspection can lead to personal and professional improvement. And we can't forget building confidence, because when we overcome mistakes, they can certainly boost our confidence, and successfully navigating challenges and learning from errors can instill a sense of accomplishment and self-assurance. Now, you might think, well, great, I'm just going to start making mistakes all over the place. But the reality is that we obviously have to take into consideration why mistakes are problematic. One, they have negative consequences. So now we're looking at the cons of making mistakes. Some mistakes can have significant negative consequences, whether in personal relationships, a professional setting, or other aspects of life. As a small business owner, I can tell you, wasted resources are a big problem. Wasted time, wasted money, wasted resources. This is especially true in certain professional and business contexts, just as I addressed right now. Another big counterpoint of mistakes is that they evoke stress and anxiety. When we constantly make mistakes without addressing them, they can lead to stress and anxiety. And the fear of failure might hinder individuals from taking necessary risks. Ultimately, if you were to consider somebody in a professional setting also, mistakes might lead towards reputation damage. So if we take a look at a public setting or a professional setting, this is where this might be particularly relevant, where credibility is crucial. And we can't lose sight of the fact that mistakes lead to missed opportunities. So the failure to seize the right moment, right? As we've all heard, carpe diem, seize the day. If we fail to seize the right moment or make the correct decision, that might have a long-term consequence. In summary, what we've been going over is that while mistakes can offer valuable learning experiences and opportunities for growth, they also can carry the risk of negative consequences. Now, What we are trying to build through this videocast is having a mindset of abundance and gratitude versus scarcity and fear. And it's in striking the right balance between taking risks and learning from errors that becomes the key to navigating the complexities of making mistakes as we follow our way in life. The topic today was geared at helping have a better comprehension on the theme of mistakes. So I thank you for joining us today on the Gus Alba Perspective, a platform built to inspire and evoke a desire for additional education from a psychiatric point of view. Have an amazing rest of the day.